are back here on Girl Talk with, yes, our friend Bruce Wood, Hilton Head Capital Partners, and I tell you what, it's always fun to have you here.
Thank you.
And you know, it's funny, we were talking to Susan Green, who works with you a lot, and Jeremy's here, and we always have all kinds of questions for you. And we have been in a discussion during the break about funding college for kids.
Right.
And I think funding college has been in the news for a lot of different reasons here this past year.
Right.
And it's funny, I'm working with a kid right now that is in his second year, and he's like, you know, my school is $88,000 a year, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to fund it. Do I like the school? Is it worth it? So on and so on. Can you share with us? And then Jeremy piped in and said, do I take money, or I think Susan said, do I take money out of my IRA to pay for my children's school? All right, financial professional here. What are your words of wisdom when it comes to this kind of discussion?
Well, you know, it's like going out to dinner. They give you a menu.
Yes.
And it's a lot like that.
Okay.
Because every individual is really different on this. There's no two people that are the same, okay? I think you really have to look at the children,
okay,
and how committed they are. If they're not really committed, then junior college is a home run.
Okay.
You're going to get the college environment to understand how the big college works without the big cost.
Let me ask you a question. I think when I think of junior college now, I think of, we have University of South Carolina here, Hilton Head and Beaufort, which would be sort of a safety net, if you will, before going to a big school in Columbia.
Correct.
Is that sort of what you're talking about too,
Yes.
with a junior college?
Yes, it's a 2-year accredited Associates of Arts degree.
Okay.
I can't stress how wonderful those colleges are, mainly because it gives the children or the
Young
students a
adults,
chance to finally get away and get started and think about what's really, and I remember that growing up in Pasadena, California, all of our friends, my friends, were from middle class families.
Sure.
And we all went to junior college. Okay, only the wealthy people could go to the university.
It's so interesting.
And so, but while my friends were there, a number of them said, I want to do this, I want to do that. Became a doctor, became a lawyer, but it gave them a chance to really kind of think about their future. Whereas if you go to a major college, it gives you the same opportunities, but there's so much more coming at you.
Do you find that you advise people, and I know everyone is different, to put aside a college fund? Do you just a trust? We talked about the IRA. Do you put money in your IRA to draw out? What are your feelings about that kind of?
Yes, that is a difficult thing. Each state usually has a college funding program, and if possible,
what does that mean? It does?
Yes, yes. Many states do, where you pay into it, and the tuition is paid if you go to a school within the state.
Okay.
Okay, many states have that. Some have discontinued it because it became so popular.
Oh, I hear what you're saying. Like a college funding thing, like if I go to South Carolina, I can get a certain amount paid for, or a scholarship if I keep my grades up.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a variety of states do a variety of things. It's worthwhile, certainly, for every parent and grandparent to look into what's feasible for that.
And
what I see today is that the cost of education is so high that my clients have been helping their children with their children's college education, because we all recognize, believe it or not, everyone does recognize that a college education, or just an education, is the greatest gift that you can give to anybody. It will last a lifetime.
Yes, it will.
They can laugh at you because of the way you walk and talk, dress, smile, whatever the case may be, but they can't take your education away. And that's something that is very special to all of us. And that's why we protect it so much. And that's why we provide loans. This is both a good thing and a bad thing. You have to manage it. And there are some people out there at the schools and also professionals that do help managing expenses for school.
Do you find that people are curious not curious, but are interested in putting money away at different ages for children? In other words, do you recommend that if I have 3 kids and I'm a new family
Yes.
that I put money away, do you put it away specifically for your children? Do you put money away for the future? Do you start with your IRA? How does all that work?
Well, the states a number of years ago came up with a wonderful program called a 529 investment plan,
Okay.
where both individual parents and grandparents can put money aside for education, all right, in advance. And these programs are wonderful, all right, and they can be transferred between people.
Okay.
In other words, children, grandparents, whoever was going to school can utilize the money. It's an outstanding program. Should be utilized by everybody, including grandparents, but definitely parents should have a 529 plan.
What does it look like? How does it work?
It looks like a retirement plan.
Okay.
It looks like an IRA. That's the best analogy to it. Every advisor can open it up. It can be opened up at a bank.
Huh.
Insurance companies, everybody has it available to it. It's sort of like a forced savings plan.
Oh, it's amazing. I tell you what, every single time we talk, every single time, I tell you this, there is a takeaway that I walk out the door with something that I can practically use, and that is priceless. So again, we really appreciate you taking time today to chat with us.
Thanks, Debbie.
We appreciate all of you for taking time to view Girl Talk. Have a safe and wonderful week. Bye-bye.